Well, there's no denying the mental strength of Neil Robertson, but Neil, you really had to drag it out there. That was, in the end, very, very close.
Yeah, it was. At 8-3, it was looking really good, but sometimes you can go too far ahead in a match sometimes, and Stuart just played absolutely unbelievable snooker to get back to 8-all there. He played some really inspired stuff, and when I'm 8-4 up, pot a good yellow, and I snooker him. Behind the brown with the green, and comes off the cushion, he flukes the green, and next frame he's made 80 or something, and then 8-6 I had a chance, and messed up position a little bit, and just rattled a red in bulk. I mean, if it goes in, then I'll win the match. And I was walking around to play the blacks. I thought it was in, and it just clipped the knuckle, and then I had to sit out the next couple of frames. And 8-all, I potted a fantastic long red to get in, and great blue, some really solid pots to get the break sort of going, and I'm on 50 odd, and then I've played the black, and it's just like clipping the near knuckle, and Dennis got a bit excited, and I could hear him sort of going bananas in the commentary box, and I had to tell him to shush, and I got down and played the red with the rest, and I didn't really sort of refocus myself for the shot. I just was still thinking about Dennis, and it's the worst thing you can do, and so I rattled the red. I thought it was in, and Stuart did ever so well to claw his way back in the frame.
A lot of respect shown from both you and Stuart, and I think your celebrations were rather muted because you saw how hard Stuart fought to give himself every opportunity of getting into his first UK final.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, obviously I'm very passionate sort of, about sport and, snooker in particular, and I was just, when I've potted the last red, and I've landed pretty much perfect on the pink, I checked the scoreboard, made sure I was sort of 4 or 5 snookers in front, and I just sort of calmed myself down. I thought, right, just show Stuart respect because he's come back so well into the match, and I feel that when I beat Tom Ford in the semis of the PTC finals, I was 3-0 up, and he got back to 3-all, and I've won 4-3. I feel as though I probably overdid it a little bit, and showed not disrespect to Tom, but I just should have held it in, and. So if Tom's watching, I'm sorry for that because I've not had a chance to speak to him about it, and so I was really focused on just when I walked back to the chair after Stuart shook my hand to just take the bow tie off, just chill out, and then obviously show my appreciation to the crowd for what a wonderful match they saw, and then obviously I was delighted at the end walking out.
When you're so far ahead in a match and an opponent starts pegging you back, how difficult is it to keep your frustrations under control?
I guess 8-4, because I feel as though I really controlled the match, and from 8-4, I potted that great yellow, and I thought, wow, this is it, 9-4 early night, and then a whole day off tomorrow, and so it was a little bit unfortunate when he fluked the green, I suppose, when could potentially be his last shot of the match. 8-5, and then he's made a break. He's potted an unbelievable red, and he's made 80 or 90 or something. Then it's 8-6, and I've not really done anything wrong at all. And I got a half a chance at 8-6. When I rattled the red, and you just got to stay calm. I mean, I didn't really do much wrong. It was 8-all, and I didn't do much wrong. If I'd been missing, and he's clawing his way back, and I'm missing match ball after match ball, then probably would have played the decider with a lot more pressure on me. But I regained my focus really well in the decider, and just told myself I didn't do much wrong. And I made a brilliant break there in the last frame.
Looking ahead to the final, any preference at all, Mark Selby or Ricky Walden? At the time of recording, you're through, but we don't know yet who's going to win that second semi-final. Have you got an inkling as to who you'd prefer to face in Sunday's showdown?
Well, I mean, obviously Mark's a brilliant match player, and he can you can potentially not really sort of see a ball. It can get you out of your rhythm in large stages of the match. But last few times we've played, I've beaten him, and final of China, semis of Australia. So I've played much better than him. I've played much better against him, since the Masters final. And Ricky, I've not really got too much experience playing Ricky before. I've only played each other maybe a couple of times in smaller events, or probably a few years ago. So I mean, there's no sort of real preference because in a final, both players are going to be really up for it.
You've won the Grand Prix. You took the world title in 2010. You're a former Masters champion as well. What would it mean to you to see all the quartet of big titles That would be quite some story 10 years after you arrived with barely enough money for a waistcoat.
Yeah, it wasn't all doom and gloom the whole time. Yeah, I did start winning matches pretty quickly, but yeah, I think that to win the UK would be amazing. It's the one tournament where I probably haven't performed as well over the years, and I feel this week I haven't actually played my best snooker yet. So I guess the fact that I've got a lot more gears to sort of go through in the final gives me a lot of confidence. So yeah, obviously it would mean the world to join such a select group of players. I think Davis, Hendry, Mark Williams, John Higgins, and Ronnie O'Sullivan, I think are the players the only players who have won all three. So to join those guys would be pretty special. But not many players have won sort of 8 ranking titles in the Masters as well. So I can't really sort of keep thinking about milestones and things like that, because I'm always achieving sort of really good things in the game at the moment.
And the most important point of all, your mum is here, and she's a winning mascot so far in terms of her arrival at British tournaments in the past. Yeah,
well, I was saying if I win on Sunday, then I'll make sure she stays for a couple of months for the Masters. So yeah, I mean, I'm just really happy that she could enjoy the tournament because when she came over for the World Final, it was on the day, and jet lag and everything, and didn't really sort of have time to enjoy me playing some matches. So it's great that she can come over here and see me win a few games, and yeah, I'm just obviously really happy for everyone who's helped me along the way.
Well done tonight, Neil. Enjoy your day off, and we look forward to the final. Whoever you play, it's going to be an absolutely epic contest.
All right, cheers, Rob. Thanks, matey.
Thanks, mate.
I am a champion.